Just left a home inspection for my client on a new construction property, a new build. And sometimes folks want to be very trusting, or you just don't want to go through that extra expense. Why do you need a home inspection on a new construction home? Don't skip the home inspection. It is valuable even with new construction. A reputable home builder will welcome a licensed, knowledgeable home inspector. With new construction specifically, there are two things that I frequently see come back on a home inspection. And the first one is incomplete projects. So some of this would be visible. Maybe there's a light fixture that hasn't been put up, a door hinge that's not on yet, to other things such as maybe the water heater or the HVAC system, something's not completely installed. So lots of times in those cases, the builder is knowledgeable, they're planning, it just hasn't happened. They don't have those things completed yet. So it's nice as a buyer to have a checklist prior to closing to go back and say, okay, were all of these things achieved? Is everything completed for my purchasing of the property? Another item that we frequently see, or in my career, I frequently see with new construction inspections is insulation. Lots of times the code or the guide that the home inspector is using, the home inspector will want maybe more insulation than a builder has put, and we're talking like attic insulation here. Or maybe the home inspector will find a spot where there's no insulation at all and we need the insulation added or spread out or something to that manner. Now, those are typical items. I would say every once in a while, but it's a good thing to find, is a home inspector may find some roof, some bad shingles, maybe a storm has come through, just something that's an easy repair. Again, if you're purchasing the new construction home, you're very happy to have it caught prior to closing and to get it repaired prior to closing on the builder's dime before you take possession. I will say that I have twice in my career, different houses, different areas of town, totally different years. I've had faulty water heaters flagged, so that could happen. There's such a thing as lemons, so faulty water heaters where we've had to ask the builder to change those out prior to closing. And once, and this would be my probably biggest nightmare of all. Once in 2020, we had a large section of roofing, think like half the house kind of section, like a very large section of roofing where the roof installation was improperly done. And so we needed to have that roof torn off and redone in order to purchase the property. So that was definitely a very worthwhile expense for those buyers to get a home inspection. Home inspection is typically a buyer cost, even with new construction, and under $1,000, but it's a handful of hundreds, so it is an expense, but it's a very valuable expense if you're purchasing a property.